All right, so while the words of wisdom are flowing in and out of my ears and everyone that lives in this home, I'm going to put these dishes away, make a pot of coffee, and sit down for just a few minutes, drink that beautiful thing, and what else? And then I am going to, oh yeah, I gotta make breakfast. I can't sit yet. I gotta make breakfast for my son. I have an idea. You can sit in the cabinet with me, all right? All right, I'm gonna just clean this up. And I'm so excited. Why? I kind of sort of know, but I'm just excited anyway. I'm excited because I'm having more subscribers. And you know what that means to me? It means that we are growing as a family. And that's what you're supposed to do, right? In a family, you can't tell God no. Nope. You can't say no to God. If you plan on getting married, you plan on having a family because that's why you get married. Yes, it is. Now, you might be a kind of person that says, well, I'll get married, but I'm not having any children. Then you're not married. You do not have a valid marriage if that's your attitude, okay? God created marriage, right? God created marriage between a man and a woman. So yes, can the law get you married? Yes, civilly. But as far as the actual sacrament, you have to have a man, one woman, period. That's it. The way you were born. All right. So if you were born a man, you were born a woman, you connect. This is a marriage with the intention that you are going to have children. If you can't have children, you did your best you could, right? God doesn't hold that against you, right? He's the one that's allowing you not to have children. But there's other ways you can adopt, right? You can do foster care. Because the reason why you get married is to multiply, is to become one, okay? It's so exciting. There's so many things to know. No, you don't want to, you want to focus on God. It's so important because it's like you focus on eating during the day, don't you? Right? Maybe you don't. So you focus on feeding and nourishing your body, right? We put so much energy, right? You make sure you get your greens, all your nutrition, you exercise, right? Same thing. You got to do it with God. That's why God is so important. You hear me talk about God, 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 just like you hear me talk about food, food, food. The food is for the outside and our God is for the inside. Oh, wait a minute. This doesn't have to be ground up. Huh. Okay. I love when the priest gives his homily. That's when he gives his talk on the gospel. It's free counseling. It's wonderful. Wonderful. I have a new subscriber today, and I would like to offer up my day to them. Here they are. Yep. All right, coffee, you do your thing now. I'll see you soon. We're going to make Seth some French fries, probably the whole family. He likes that with an egg sandwich, that flavor. Now, see, I'm going to want to eat these. I love potatoes, almost like I like coffee. Coffee a little more. Who doesn't love potatoes, honestly? Honestly. Honestly. I'm going to cook these for my family, and I'm not going to eat them because I'm going to wait. I know I like them a lot, but you know what's really special to me? I'm trying to pick out the very special moments. Every moment is special when you're eating. I get it. However, the very, very special moments for me, eating potatoes, honestly, are when I'm sitting with my family watching a movie. We might be able to do that maybe once a week, but sometimes not. Sometimes it's once every 2 weeks. So I am going to do that. And then that way there, I spike my insulin level, set my progress back about 72 hours, and I've been very happy and pleased. I've learned self-control. So it's so exciting. I'll have my salad for that one subscriber that I mentioned. And if you are part of our family here on YouTube, you are what's called a Mishlik. What does that mean? It means that it means that we personally, I would not want to be Amish, but I do appreciate, if you will, their ways, okay? I do appreciate that they're hardworking, modest. They have a ton of rules. I love rules. I think rules keep us safe. We're called to be Catholic. Oh, that sounds like a really great title for something. Because I'm Catholic, I can't be anything else. Steve and I came up with the name Mishlik. So the Amish can inspire us, right? So no matter what we are, right? Algebra comes from the Arabs, I do believe. So everybody mostly has, no matter what faith you are, I'm not saying that it's okay to be a different faith. I'm saying that all people have good things to offer the world. Okay, collectively, that's what we do. We are Mishliks. That's our new name. That's what we call our family here. So if you are a subscriber, you're a Mishlik. I just love it. We had gone to Pennsylvania and we seen the Amish. They were quite something. It was quite beautiful because I love that whole mindset of like Little House on the Prairie, the old days, you know, utilizing the things of old. You know, they only educate their children up to the 8th grade. That's what I did. I went through the 8th grade, and that's what I did for my oldest daughter. You know, life is what you make it, people. If you want to be lazy in your head, then you're going to be lazy. That's not anybody else's fault but yours. But I don't think you will be. I think that when you are interested in something that's not offensive against God, I think that you will be motivated, right? You will be motivated to learn. It's natural. God made us that way. You know why He made us that way? So that we will investigate heaven. You will seek out God. That's why. That's why. You know? It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside. And when you wake up, ready to say, I think we'll make it a snappy new day. A little off key. It's such a good feeling. A very good feeling. A feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new. And I'll have more ideas for you. And you have things you want to talk about. I will too. Boom, boom. So my daughter, my oldest daughter, is out learning to drive with Mr. Frye. Can you believe it? Pray for them. Our little kitties are growing. Our little kitties are growing. Yes, they are. It's so weird that I was a child once. Yes, I was a child, and now I'm not. Although, you have to have faith like one, right? Alright, we're still cutting here. We're going to get a lot of them, because I know when they come home, hail, the gang's all here. They're all going to want to eat this. Because today's Friday. And in the Frye home, we do not, I'm sorry if this is all clicking really loud. On Fridays at the Frye home, we don't eat meat. Sometimes we might be like, oh my gosh, we had meat, oh my gosh, we forgot. Or I'm really starving and this is all I have, mama. And we're out and about and I'll say, you know what, okay, offer another sacrifice. Because the days of old, you could not eat meat. Remember the Fish on Friday thing? Well, now, you still have to, that law is not in order anymore. However, the law is still that you have to sacrifice something. You have to do something, whether it's extra prayers, maybe it's a good deed, offer up another food, something that hurts, okay? Something that's going to inconvenience you, because that's what love is. Love is sacrificial, and sacrifice has to hurt. Otherwise, it's not a sacrifice. Do we get it? Yeah. Your job today, how's this? I'll give you a job. Want a job? Your job is to go without something that you're used to. All right? Even if it's for 5 minutes. Practice it for 5 minutes. I dare you. Go ahead. Just for 5 minutes. Maybe you really want that protein shake, you know, or that veggie shake, or maybe you want to eat right now. You've already waited. You come home, you're starving. Wait 5 minutes. You're so hungry, you're famished, you even have a headache. Wait 5 minutes. Wait. It's okay. It's okay to hurt. It's all right. It's not going to kill you. What won't kill you make you stronger, right? That's no lie. That's no lie. All right, that's your challenge today, is to go without 4 or 5 minutes. And what's the point of that? Because you're going to exercise your will. So that way there, when it's time to really suffer and you know that God is upon you, but he's allowing you to go through a certain trial, you will be stronger. It won't be so bad. See what I mean? This is why. And what's the point of all of this for? It's so that you can get to heaven. It's so that you'll be focused. All right? Focus is the key. Focus is the key. Focus. Oh, focus is the key. Why am I singing? Oh, he's looking good already. So I hope my mother-in-law is coming over tomorrow. That would be awesome. I can't guarantee it, but I hope so. We used to go over her house every Friday. It was so fun. Oh my gosh. It was like, can I tell you? I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. Okay, so let me show you what I got. Here it is. A lot of potatoes. Okay, now I'm going to take minced onion. This is the magic key right here. Oh my gosh, I'm running out. Where's my list? My list is gone. I need a new one, guys. Here, I'll have to make this a new list. All right, what am I doing? What? What? Sorry, I can't hear you, Seth. I can't. You're going to have to talk to me like a normal person down here. Okay, so we got that. Oh, the coffee's done. Good girl. All right, we're going to put onion powder. Onion powder. God bless onion powder. It's magic. It is. I never knew it, but it really, truly, honestly is. It's great in soups, salads, on recipes. Oh my gosh. It's beautiful. And here's another beauty. Yes. Garlic. I love these little labels, right? Which is fun. It's just another organic way of making your house a home, you know? More or less of a like earthy, crunchy, homebound body type, I want to be home all the time kind of person. We could put rosemary in this, but I'm not going to. I am going to, see, I'm afraid to put certain things on here, like chili powder and whatnot, because we have a very sensitive stomach in this house. What else can I put on it? Isn't it funny that my son likes these? Where are they? Do I have any more? He likes, I love these, oh my gosh. And I love these. And I absolutely love those. And spinach. I love things in the can. I do. They're wonderful. Wonderful. And I hear so many good things and then so many bad things, so I just go with it. Of course, I eat fresh vegetables. I have no choice. Oh, yeah. And because chicken's by the lake, look what I got last night. These are little Valentine cards. So today I'm going to make one for each person. We don't want to burn our food because then we kill it. And what's the sense in that? Right? We need it to nourish our bodies, correct? Correcto mundo. Now I'm going to put a cover on that. Okay. And we're going to turn that down a little bit. And now we're going to make our cards. My kids really liked it last night. That was so fun. Okay. Yes. A little love goes a long way. All right, I finished. So for my man, it says, to Steve, my man. See? From Lisa, your love. You got to put these ideas in people's heads, right? To my talented daughter. See? Rather than just say Sarah, you're inspiring them. You find their weakness where she might be, say, not believing that she's so talented or or so smart, so you put that there. And Mama who loves you. And then to Seth, my hard worker, because I want him to be encouraged to keep using those skills that God gave him, from Mama who adores you. And then you open these up and they say a little message inside. To Rachel, my wisdom-filled girl. So that way there, when they walk away, they remember that their mother believed in them this way and saw these things. From Mama, your wisdom-filled mama. See, that way there. She remembers. Now I have to make an egg sandwich. Oh, they're doing the consecration right now. And then you bless yourself and you hear those bells. Hey, Seth? I don't have any more English muffins, so it's either a hamburger bun or Ezekiel. Okay. Ezekiel? All right. What does that mean when I say Ezekiel? You ever see this bread? The ingredients are out of the Bible, and so they made a bread out of it. How fun is that? Yes, and I get the low sodium kind. It is a lot tougher than the other bread that I get at my discounted grocery store that is still sprouted grains. That means that this bread is alive. All right, when you eat whole wheat grains, and if it doesn't say sprouted, you're eating dead bread. What's the point in that? All right, so this is crunchier, it's heartier, it's kind of coarse, but I tell you, it's good stuff. I can't have that. When I eat that stuff, it just doesn't ever want to leave me. It just loves me so much. So my chalkboard, my little chalkboard that I used to have, it pretty much got destroyed. Chickens by the Lake gave me another idea. So I bought this little thing here. So Mama's menu, and this is what, Friday? We have to write no meat. Think of Christ. And then there's all of us up there, see? Oh, what about Miffy? We'll do a heart like this, and then we'll put bunny ears on him. How's that? Oh, that's cute. Oh, look. There he is. Isn't that cute? Can't forget the Miffler. All right, and we always write XOXO, love Mama. That way there they know there's something in there that I'm thinking about them. Isn't it nice to be thought of? And tomorrow, hopefully Nani will come over. I'll make her coffee cake. We'll put on the Christmas lights in the kitchen. I just love family. I'm so grateful. Like, I don't know how to be more grateful without like wanting to scream, run around, you know. It's kind of like when I met Mr. Frye. The first time, not the first time I saw him, of course, that was quite wonderful. But there was a time that we were at a club, okay? Oh my gosh, I always go over this with him because there was a time when he was in a band. I was the groupies, you know, had followed them around, and I didn't really I wasn't really so friendly with him, but he was amongst everybody. So I remember there was a time when I had walked into a club. I don't even know, I must have been there just to enjoy the music. And I saw him coming towards me in the hallway. I'm by myself for some reason, right? I see him coming towards me. I'm not even kidding. I had to act so calm and so cool. He's walking towards me and I was like, hey, hi, how are you? But inside, without looking like an idiot, if I could express on the outside right now how I was feeling on the inside, but I was like a nutcase. I absolutely, when I saw him, it was just like, oh my gosh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm not kidding. Oh yeah, I gotta show you a picture of him the way I met him. You're not even gonna believe it. He had such hair. He had way more hair than I did. Okay, is there a picture around? Let's go find one while this is cooking. All right, let me try to find a picture. Oh, okay, let me show you this kid. He's so cute. There he is, right there. Ooh la la, Sasson. Sasson. Come here, you. Beautiful. So now, do you understand? Do you understand my world? The world that I live in. I gotta show you a picture of me. Oh, but that's us at Niagara Falls. That's us as kids. We're in our 20s there. I was probably 26 maybe, I'm guessing. And here's us at our wedding. There's my Marmee in the background. Yep, that's us in our early 30s. Look at him, look at him. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I love him. I do. I love him. like I need him. And I do not mean, I mean, of course God knows that I need him to take care of me, but let me tell you something. There was a time that when we were dating, I had spent a good year away from him. There's so much to tell, so much to tell. But I truly, oh, I gotta melt cheese on this. I could not breathe without him around. I was living with my mother, and I didn't see him for a year. I mean, here and there I bumped into him. That was quite wonderful. But I missed him so much. So much. There's so much to tell all of you. Actually, I wrote a book about the whole experience, and wouldn't you know, 2 times it disappeared. Urgh. Yes, because I wrote it on the wrong, I never saved it the correct way. I was very ignorant, but oh my gosh, like I missed him terrible. I need him to breathe. Like, so I have my lungs, right? You have a left and a right. And I need, in order for me to breathe completely, I need him in my life. That's just how it is, you know. He used to get mad at me because he'd be like, "Why do you love me?" And I'd be like, "I don't know. I just have to." He hated that answer because he wanted me to probably compliment him, and I couldn't. It's just like a natural. You know how God made Eve for Adam? It's like that. There's no explanation about it. It just is. I just have to be with him. He is the light of my life. I just love him. He's so wonderful, okay? There's so many wonderful things about Mr. Frye. He is, to me, the reason why I married him was because he reminded me very much. He had the same qualities that my father had. He valued family. One of the things I really treasure about Mr. Frye is that he can, you can work with him. If he and I don't agree on something, I am sure that he will hear me out. He might not agree with me right away, maybe not at all, but he's easy to work with. Even if it takes years, I know that's not easy, but even if it takes years, we just work together, okay? And it's not easy. We have had our trials, let me tell you, and they're not fun. And that is a whole other, that's a book in itself on how to have your marriage survive. He's very, I know I can work with him. He's a family man. I used to watch him, the way that he would love his mother, father, and brother and sister and nieces. And I used to say, if he's like that with them, how much more is he gonna be like that with his own family? So that was a definite thing. So working with each other, family man, and he is so funny. Like, to me, like, he's always making me laugh, and I just love laughing. And so he's not too serious, and he's so adventurous, can I tell you. One time we went to North Carolina to go find a friend of his. We didn't even know where they were, okay? And we found them. I think we had the name of the town, and we knew that he would be in the next in the bar, like a drinking bar, because that's what he did. And so we're like, all right, we'll go to this town. Let me ring the bell. And we're gonna go to the nearest bar once we get there. And sure enough, that's what happened. We found him. So he's extremely adventurous, which I love, because I'm adventurous in my heart, but I'm not good when it comes to actually going places.
And I had to.
There you go.
Is there ketchup for this?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you excited?
Yes, for what?
For food?
What is it?
I know. So then, I hope the fries are done. Just deal with it. So, he's so adventurous. Do you want fries and eggs or anything? Okay. We got a watermelon too. Man, I forgot to give him his card. All right, my talented daughter. That's going to be for Sarah's. Okay, I forgot. We'll do, since it's the winter time and our friend Annie gave us a plate with a bunch of goodies for Sarah. We'll give it on that plate. So what else did I marry Mr. Frye for? I knew that he had a good head on his shoulders about living in life And he wasn't gonna let us go down, you know. He very much cares about finances and just not going down, like doing the right thing, you know. Oh, we're gonna get our blessing. All right, so what else did I marry Mr. Frye for? He is a great father. He cares so much about giving to his children. And to say, you know, when sometimes you do a bad thing to your kid, maybe you're like, you know, seeing him in the bad way, or you're just grumpy with them or angry with them or whatever. I can approach him at any time. And sometimes it takes a little while, you know, for him to get something. But if I say to him, you know what, I think that if we talk to our kids this way, it'll be more beneficial, and this is why, and can we love them, and we want them to feel this way and that way. And he comes to, and he's just like, he helps. He cares about what is good and right. He's a good man. I'm gonna cry. I love him. He's so great. He takes good care of us. You know? He's a good man. He's a good man. And I really wish that on every woman in the world. You know, if not every woman is called to marriage, I know, by God. But if you are, don't settle for less. That's another part of the story. I wish I could tell you now, but I really want to save it for a book. I can make a whole series on, and maybe I'll get to that point where I'll say, you know what, let me explain it too on video. I would love to have a series of explaining rather than have a book, but I just treasure books so much that it's just a great thing to hold, you know, and I know that a lot of people don't read, so it would be also helpful, so I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll just come out with the book first for a while and hope that all goes well there, and then come out with that. It's so fun. It really is. All right, so I'm going to go feed everybody, and I guess I'll make this... I know this isn't short and sweet. All I did was talk the whole time and cook, but yeah, I'm going to have my coffee. I just love God. I love life, and I love being Catholic. I do. It's so exciting because it's heaven on earth. It is. It's so rich. You're never bored. There's always a feast day. There's always something. Like, I wonder what's happening next. So I have this terrific, terrific book. It's called A Yearbook of Seasons and Celebrations. You got to get it. It is phenomenal. Okay? And let's see. What is today? February. So because St. Valentine's Day is coming up, I will read out of this for you when it comes time. So like, okay, so Candlemas was February 2nd. St. Blaise was February 3rd. That was a blessing of the throats. You saw the video, hopefully. St. Valentine, it tells you all about him. And it gives you nice little ideas for the kitchen. And then eventually Lent is going to be coming up. That's where you give up things for 40 days. So be prepared. Start thinking now what it is that you want to do. See, the reason why they choose 40 is, one, because Jesus was in the desert for 40 days, so they're imitating that. But also, it takes about that time to create a good habit. Isn't that smart of the church? That's why it's so important to listen to what they have to say, because they're wisdom filled. Okay? And I know a lot of you have resentments against, you know, the bad priests that are there. There are bad people everywhere, okay? Even at the Last Supper with Jesus himself. Judas, okay? Judas was a priest. That's why that band, Judas Priest, is named Judas Priest. So, so I know there are a lot of things that you don't feel good about, and neither do I about that. But not all priests are like that. Take precautions, but their job is still their job. And I don't know, it's just so wonderful. It's so wonderful. Oh my gosh. All right, I don't even know what I was saying, but I'm going to go now. May God bless you. Remember that God is good all the time. Thanks for joining me for this early afternoon, and I think that's it. I'll talk to you soon. All right, don't forget to come back. Woo, we're hanging out together. Oh, have times changed from when my kids were little to now? Oy, oy, oy. Nice to have you here. Amen. Oh, you know what? Before I go, I want you to know that before you look at somebody and you look down at them and you're ready to put them down, and I'm talking anybody, as aggravated as you can get, the only time you should be looking down at somebody is when you're helping them up. I love it. I love it.